Befesa stands for Integrated Management of Industrial Residues. Core activities are the recycling and processing of residues from the steel and galvanizing industries, as well as from stainless steel production. As an internationally operating group, Befesa thus closes resource cycles and makes an important contribution to the sustainable protection of resources and of the environment. At the group's production sites, the various residues are submitted to pyrometallurgical processes. At the works of our customers from the steel industry, the production of steel and stainless steel involves dust emissions which are collected in purpose-designed filters. These dusts contain valuable resources which are recovered by Befesa in its technologically advanced recycling plants. The zinc contained in the residues is recovered as a valuable secondary raw material. The Befesa-developed SDHL belts process is applied at all locations. Additionally, in some Befesa plants, a second hydrometallurgical process step complements the treatment. Both processes have been acknowledged by the EU as the best available technique and distinguish themselves by outstandingly low energy consumption and a high degree of environmental compatibility. The wastes containing the zinc are delivered to the recycling plants, uploaded without causing dust emissions, and first sent to an intermediate storage facility. After mixing with water, lime and coke and undergoing a pelletizing process, the residues are fed to a Welt kiln in continuous operation. At about 1200 degrees Celsius, the zinc contained in the residues passes over to the gas phase in the kiln, being oxidized in the process. The zinc-bearing Welt oxide thus obtained is separated in the filter systems of the off-gas cleaning unit. Welt slag accumulates as a byproduct, which is treated further to be used in road building, among other applications, marketed in Spain under the brand name Ferrocita, for example. Welt oxide is a valuable secondary feed material for zinc production and significantly contributes to the preservation of natural resources. Much importance is attributed to quality control at Befesa. The materials delivered for the diverse processes are controlled and every charge is documented. At the on-site laboratories, continuous samples are taken from current production and analyzed. This procedure provides for direct feedback to the process control system. The outcome is a constantly high quality of all products which are returned to the resource cycle. The Welt oxide is transported to the zinc smelters by ship or by truck. At the smelters, it is first roasted and then leached. In an electrolytic plant, the zinc is deposited in the form of plates, which are melted and again made available to the industry as high-grade and fully recycled zinc bars. Demand for stainless steel and the European environmental legislation call for a high degree of expertise and reliability. At the sites in France and Sweden, two different technologies are applied to reprocess filter dusts and residues from the various production phases of the stainless steel industry. For the electric reduction process, the residues delivered are briquetted jointly with additives. The briquettes are then fed to the submerged arc furnace together with coke and slag formers. For the plasma process, the residues are first mixed with slag formers and dried. The residues are then injected into the furnace through 3 plasma generators and melted. Several times per day, the furnaces are tapped, and the metal is separated from the slag by gravity. The metal is delivered to our customers either in the form of granules or in ingots. The slag is used for road building as a substitute for natural materials. The off-gases generated in all Befesa processes are cleaned in several treatment stages. Befesa is also able to provide all associate services, such as notification for cross-border waste transports, and it guarantees professional management and treatment of the residues delivered to it. In addition, Befesa is your competent partner for the necessary logistics, such as handling, collection of the residues, and transportation of the products to our customers. Our technical department is at your disposal to find customized recycling solutions in cooperation with you. The activities of the third business unit of Befesa focus on the remelting of residues from the galvanizing industry at our works in Spain. The remelted zinc produced is either cast into bars and returned to the zinc processing industry or treated further to obtain zinc oxide. Main outlets for zinc oxide are the rubber and tire industries as well as the ceramics industry. Befesa is your competent partner for the recycling and processing of residues from the steel, stainless steel and galvanizing industries. Befesa, we close the cycles.